If you like this video, click like. If you want to continue to follow our adventure, hit subscribe. Your support would be greatly appreciated. Hello, Last on the Road subscribers and followers. I'm going to go a little bit off course today, and I'm going to talk about something completely different than what I normally talk about. Normally, I talk about adult topics, all these lifetime achievements and all this. No, I want to talk about what I have lost track of through this pretty hectic and miserable winter. And so we kind of lost track of the good times of life. Well, the other day I was reminded that there are a lot more pleasurable things to do out here. The other day, 2 cars pulled up. 2 SUVs. Drove right to a campsite, and like they knew where they were going. Well, they pulled down here, parked, and all of a sudden, everybody started bailing out of the car. And what it was 2 mothers camping with their kids. And I couldn't tell you how many kids there were, 5, 6, maybe 8 kids. I mean, there was just a lot of kids. And of course, my first reaction was, oh no, this is going to be terrible. Until I thought, and it only took me a few seconds to think, wait a minute. This is exactly what they're supposed to be doing. This is exactly what this campground is for. This is exactly what I did as a kid. They piled out of that car and they became wild animals. Having a great time, splashing down there in the water, running around, hooting, hollering, playing tag, playing kickball, doing this, doing that, just messing up the bathrooms. And I thought, you know what? I'm not even going to get aggravated about the bathrooms. I'm going to go in and clean them after they leave. And I did. And I was happy to do it. I really was. They were just having a great time. And I thought, you know what? This is a lot better than them staying home playing on video games or on their phone or their pads or their computers or causing trouble or whatever. They were out here being kids and doing kid things and getting dirty. All the things I talked about just a few weeks ago. Come out here and get dirty. Oh, that was just, it was such a sight to see. And it reminded me of my childhood. I've actually made a video where my cousin and I spent a weekend camping and acting like Huck Finn and Tom Sawyer. It was a wonderful week. Before that, my mom and dad took us, they bought a piece of property at this resort. I mean, it wasn't a resort. I don't know what else to call it. It was called Goose Creek, and it was a membership. But you bought a little piece of property, and before it was developed, it was just pieces of property. Now, you know, that was when I was, what, 8 years old? Now it's got houses and everything on it, but back then it was just property. And I remember Mom built an outhouse, and we had this old canvas tent that Dad had, and we camped there every weekend for a while. It was a great time. I took my mini bike. I remember I took my mini bike, and I would ride it up and down those old gravel roads. Just being a kid. My neighbor actually bought a piece of property there, and he and I slept in lawn chairs on their property. They took us camping, and you know, they didn't have a tent for us, so we just slept in lawn chairs, those old reclining lawn chairs. Watching the stars. I remember that my friend Willie, he didn't understand the concept of that we lived on the surface of the earth. He thought we lived in the earth. So I was trying to explain to him at a very young age that we lived on the surface of the earth and we could see the stars up in the sky. And then my mom used to take me camping all the time at Marshall Diggs conservation area in Wellsville, and we go fishing, and we would stay up all night long fishing, watching that moon trek across the sky. I remember that so much. And then when I became a teenager, then I started camping with my friends on my own. We'd just go out in the woods and hack down an area, knock down the weeds, and we would just camp, you know, set up our tents and camp out there by the river. And so I hope those kids will grow up, and when they're 46 years old, they will remember that their moms took them camping at this lake at this campground, and they just ran around and got dirty and played in the mud and did all kinds of neat little things that day. I actually seen a water bottle. Someone gave them a water bottle, and apparently they didn't want to drink the water because it wasn't even open, and they threw it out in the woods. Of course, I picked up the trash after they left, I told you. But I can almost imagine, Mom, can I have a soda? No, go get a bottle of water. Oh, Mom. They grabbed that bottle of water, ran out there and just threw it in the woods. But I really hope they will remember this for the rest of their lives. So I hope you enjoyed your camping trips, and I hope you will take your family out this summer. Make sure your kids get dirty. So, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Click like if you like the video, and happy travels.